Okay, this is just a really quick video on why SEO friendly directory submissions are critical to not only long-term rankings but short-term rankings as well. Now, if you go to any site in a highly competitive niche, say finance, insurance, weight loss, it's just about impossible to find any of the sites in the top 10 that have not used directory submissions as part of their linking profile. Now, what I want to talk about is SEO friendly directory submissions and why they're important. There's a lot of services out there that can be guaranteed directory listings, and you can buy links on them, etc., etc. But those are not really that helpful unless they include an approval type system. So where your links are automatically approved, then Google doesn't really value those links. And this is where the phrase SEO friendly comes from. You want to have submissions to directories that have some sort of approval process. So if directory submissions are so powerful, then why isn't everyone using them? Well, there's a number of problems that it comes to when doing directory submissions, and that is sometimes people don't really put the value on directory submissions because they don't realize the value of their links and the huge amount of diverse IPs you can build up in your profile and use multiple different keywords to help you rank. Now, another problem is that a lot of software, or doing it using Google search or searching on the search engines to find directories, you'll find a lot that require homepage reciprocal linking or some sort of link back, or you have to pay to get included, and so people give up. Now, the other problem with directories is sometimes you're so far back in the directory, like say you pick your category and your site was on loans, and you might be in their loans category, you might be on page 9 or 10, and Google's not going to crawl that far back. So you need to be able to have a way of telling Google that you have those links there. And this is where the power of directory submissions really comes into it. But unfortunately for most webmasters, they don't have the time or the knowledge to go about getting lots and lots of links from SEO friendly directories. So here's some of the problems too from the directories point of view, is when you start using those automated spammy type software programs out there, is directories tend to get overwhelmed with submissions. And so where they had the approval procedure in place, they either start automatically setting it to automated approval, or they just go in and mass delete or close down submissions. Now, the second thing is a lot of people that start directories, the directories are not profitable, and they're not going to spend time going through and manually approving websites and things like that where it's not earning them any money. Okay, now also a lot of directories are just set up with just the one intention in mind, and that is to upsell the webmaster doing a submission into some sort of paid advertising. Now this is fair enough, but what happens with these sites is they'll tend to ignore submissions from those, using software or using free email accounts and things like that, because they know from experience that these people are highly unlikely to take up the upsell opportunity. Now, another problem with directories is quite often you'll find a lot of these directory submission services that they own all the directories in the network. So when they tell you that they can get you 500 directory links for $300 guaranteed, The problem is that all these directories might be on the same server. They've got huge footprints that Google can follow, such as the registration company that provides the domain, where the sites are hosted, and so that's sort of defeating the purpose as well. What a good directory submission profile looks like is a lot of diverse IPs, a lot of sites owned by different people that have a manual approval and a category or topic that's relevant to the site you're submitting. So I'm going to now take you through a couple of tools and show you a little bit more about directory submissions. So using that loans example again, here's some ways that you can find some directories that you can go along and submit, and this is actually one of the tools that we use to generate lists, but this is not the way we do directory submissions. But if you wanted to do it manually, you can go along here and you can submit these type footprints that different directories have, and this is what it looks like inside Google search. So you come along here and you click on the first one here, and you'll see here that you can come down and add your link. So you put your title in, descriptions, your links, tags, email address, etc. And some directories will require other information like your telephone number, your physical address, whereabouts you live, fax number, and different directories have different types of submissions. Some might only allow you, say, 140 characters to describe your site. Others might want 200 words. Others might want 450 words. And so this is a problem with directory submissions is that you've got to have all these different types of content prepared when you go about doing this. And another thing that I use is I always want to find directories that there's some page rank in there. And this is an internal page, and I can see that it's got some page rank there. So I know the home page is also going to have page rank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of my directories, and this is what I really look for in a directory is a directory that passes page rank even to their internal pages. And so I'll give you an example here. So if I click on one of the internal pages inside my directory, you'll see that it's got page rank. And I can keep clicking through, and even all the different categories and listings pages have got page rank as well. So that's one of the things that I look in a directory is, one, that they've got that approval process, they don't automatically accept everybody, and two, that hey, they're going to pass some page rank through to my website, which is going to help me rank, because the page rank will also pass them authority on the keyword I'm trying to rank for. So coming back to this system here, is sometimes when you go to these directories, they might create a new page for you, and obviously that's not going to have any page rank, and that might be nested way back, like you just saw me there go through three different clicks of the mouse to get through to the page where the listing was. So this is where we use a service like this, like our backlinks indexer, and what we do is we take all the approval emails with the URLs in them, and we make up a text file of that, and we've got another piece of software that will go and check that those links are actually live, so you don't have to spend all day sitting there with your browser, cutting and pasting in each individual link. You can do it automatically. And we also have another piece of software here that we use to go in and just click all the verification emails. When you've done these directory submissions, what happens is most of them tend to send out an email to verify that you're a real person and not some spam bot running. So we have this here, which is really easy to use, and you can use it for all sorts of different types of emails, including your own email accounts on your own web hosting. So just to basically speed up time and So you don't have to spend hours going through all those verification emails. So this is a bit about our directory submission service. Now we have some software that is pretty out of this world, and I'll just pull it up here, and we pay for a commercial license for it, and it actually has over like 15,000 directories in there, and we can go through and we can set up like different titles, different keywords, multiple descriptions, in all the different formats that websites, directory websites require. Like I said, some might only require that you have 140 characters. Some might require 200 words. Some might require 450 words. Some might require just the email address and your name, while others might want all your contact details. So we have all these variables programmed into the software, and because we pay a commercial license to use this software, and there's no affiliate program for it, this software is automatically updated, so any directories that have issues with them are taken out and they're replaced. And we can actually get through those directory submissions incredibly fast for you. And we use your own email address so you can see your successful submissions. So that's just a little bit about our directory submission service and how we overcome those problems that most webmasters have, and why they miss out on those all-important directory links that can hugely increase their linking profile and raise their website up in the search results for numerous different keyword phrases. So there's a link somewhere around this video, depending where it's being shown to you. And if you'd like to learn more about directory submissions, just follow that link.